Hi. This will be my first time breaking into like a reality sort of thing, but I've decided that that's gonna be okay and stronger and better for me to hold myself accountable. Let's start way back. Way back. At 19, I moved to Los Angeles to become an actor. Straight out of high school, I moved in with a friend who I went to high school with. Didn't know much about each other. What I came to find out was that he was a big pothead. So I started smoking pot with him every once in a while. Not every night, every once in a while. Marijuana almost worked as a medication, an anxiety medication. I was capable of relaxing and clearing my head and not letting my brain tick away so fast. Fast forward to when I decided to go to college. I stopped being an actor who didn't know anything, and I decided to go be an actor who knew something, so I went to college. And I moved back to my hometown, and I stopped smoking pot. I was very busy. Flash forward 2 more years, and I'm a junior in college, and I went through a breakup. And my coping mechanism for that breakup was my good old friend from LA, pot. I would sit in my garage and paint oil paintings and smoke pot, and that was all I would do. When I left college and I moved to Seattle, it seemed like everyone smoked pot all of a sudden. And it helped me paint, and it helped me make music, and it helped me with, the thinking of plays and ideas, and like they would just come from nowhere, and they're all ridiculous, but you can riff on them, And when the next day you could take these ideas and you could, with a more clear stream of consciousness, roll with them. And it was very intriguing, especially as a young artist at 21 and 22, just hungry to create and just hungry to make a place for myself in this world. Pot was great. It was a wonderful resource and a wonderful tool to kind of expand my mind more, as I feel controversially, all drugs do. All drugs are mind benders, mind expanders. They allow you to see things differently. Whether that's good or bad, it's different. And it's a way that you could never imagine feeling if you've never felt that way. And that's very important, I think, to understanding the human person, the human psyche, the human experience. 12 years I've smoked pot every day. Progressively, as you could expect, I started smoking pot more and more throughout the day. I found that I could function. I'm very high functioning when I'm stoned. I found that I could do that. I could go to some lame job that I was working, being a barista or, standing around being a docent in a museum. Like, being stoned was better. It made it better, made it easier. And that was great. And it's been 12 years. I think with maybe a 2-week or 3-week period at one point when I had to pee in a cup to get a job, I quit smoking. So I would say it's probably been a good 6 years since I haven't smoked pot on a regular basis. That weighs heavy on my brain, because why do I need to do that every day? Because I like it, because it feels good, because it works as some sort of anxiety reducer. I had depression as a kid. It helps fight off those sad feelings. You are uplifted by smoking pot. This year, 2019, I decided to go one step further with my my dry months, and I decided to add one. And my new favorite one, which is Sober October. I love a rhyme. Sober October is perfect because it kind of bookends with Dry January, between those big, heavy months of doing things that you probably shouldn't do in excess, but you do anyways because you're kind of allowed to. It's winter, it's cold, it's rainy. When you're in Seattle, you eat a lot, you drink a lot, you smoke a lot of pot. Hang out with family and friends. So I started this year. I'm starting this year with a Sober October. So no drinking. But it wasn't enough for me to just not drink for the month, because I can do that. And that's good for my health, and it's good that I'm doing it, and I don't want to discredit the not drinking thing. But I wanted to try this time to not smoke pot for the first time in 6 years. And that's gonna be hard. It's day one. It's 9:30 p.m. on October 1st, 2019. And I have now gone my first 24 hours without smoking pot in 6 years. That's a milestone. That's incredible. I want to prove to myself that I can do this, just so I know that I can. Because, as I like to say with my dry January, if you can't go 30 days without doing it, then you probably should. "24 hours has been hard, and it hasn't been hard because I'm itching inside to like get a fix or to be stoned, or it's not a physical addiction. I'm fine physically. I actually feel pretty good. What I'm addicted to is not having a clear head. What I'm addicted to is being able to wash away all of my problems, all of my stresses, all of everything by getting stoned. And not only my problems, but maybe my successes too. And that's a big realization for me recently, that I could be dimming down my brain and my life and my drive to get things done, to follow through, to finish things that I've started by smoking pot. It dims those lights. The ideas can flow freely. Like you can think of things differently when you're stoned. But if you're stoned all the time, there's no follow through. The idea comes and then it's gone. Because there's like, what's the point in continuing on with the idea when you could just get stoned again? Like, that was fun, I thought about it, now let's just think of something else. That's what it does. And that's, I think, the important part. I think the important part is to be able to stop, have the ideas. I've got thousands of ideas written down at this point. Thousands. Started. Full plays. Not full plays. I've got outlines for plays. Started. Not finished. I've got music. Started, but not finished. I've got paintings. Started, but not finished. I've got a book. Started, but not finished. Not even halfway, not even a quarter of the way, but the idea's there and it's brilliant. And there's all these ideas, but the follow through is the hard part. If I want a new job, the follow through is the hard part, because complacency is so easy when you're stoned. It's easy to dip into the mellowness. So I'm going to try an experiment. And I'm gonna have to hold myself accountable. I'm gonna stop smoking pot. And not because I think that it's bad for me, physically or even mentally. I think that it helps. I won't disregard all of the help it's given me through my high anxiety or my depression. It has helped me. But my experiment is to see who I am and what I can do if I don't allow that to be a part of me. If I don't allow that to bring me back down. If I don't give myself that crutch to lie on where I don't have to follow through. And I think it's gonna be good. And I'm excited. I'm excited to see if and how and what I get done over these 30 days, 31 days. I'm gonna do it. And I'm gonna do it as an experiment, as one of those ideas that I started when I was stoned. And now that I'm not anymore, what am I gonna do with the follow through? Am I gonna do the follow through? Am I gonna start and end something? This is my project. This is my art piece. And this is for everyone else who might be going through the same thing or have the same feelings or deal with the same shit. Hopefully we can find something together to get through. And it takes a lot for me to admit this out loud and in public on YouTube. But I think it's important that I do. And I think it's important to share how it goes with other people. Because, we're all in this together. And I need the support. I need people there with me to help me and to talk to and to talk me down when I say, like I did earlier to my boyfriend tonight, it's fine. I could smoke pot. Like, I made it through the whole day. And that's good. I did it. I didn't do it because I set forth a plan. And my plan and my idea and my great art project for these 3 weeks, 4 weeks, whatever the hell happens, is to start and finish this so that I know that I can start and finish more and do the things that are important to me and not relinquish those important things to feeling good. I want to feel good. I want to feel great. I want to be the Jeff that I have always known myself to be, that everyone else has thought of me as, some other people have thought of me as, not all of you. Day 1, 24 hours done. This is my this is it. If you're there with me, I want your support. I want to give you support if you want to join me on this journey. I want us to be in this together. Anytime I want to sit down and talk about it, I'm going to put you right here. I'm going to put that in my face, and I'm going to sit down and I'm going to talk about these feelings that I have when I have them, if I need them to go away. Or maybe I'll share with you something that I've done and finished, or started, or am in the middle of, whatever. But it's going to be interesting to know what the difference between me from yesterday and me 2 weeks from now is. It's going to be fun. So this is for that. Like and subscribe if you're interested in following along. Hit the little ringer bell thing down there. It's a little blue bell. Click on it, it'll turn blue, and it'll tell you if I post a video. And I'll try and keep it short and sweet. If it's not, you can fast forward or just skip it. I don't care. But like, subscribe, hit the notification button, follow along for my Sober October. Ooh, spooky. Yeah, gonna be a good time.